I don't know who needs to hear this, but here we go. It is time for you to find curiosity in the way that you serve yourself, in the ways that you change in order to guide yourself forward. And this is going to allow you to look at your wholeness, look at your shadow side, and to learn to express yourself from this unfolding that is happening, this removal of those limited beliefs that are allowing you to come into your wholeness, to come into completion, to move away from those darker sides of the self, and to keep going with clarity. This is going to allow you to align within yourself and your outer world, and is letting you know that you are enough. The service card and the curiosity card, turning up at the beginning of this reading, is showing you that you are the one who unlocks the key to yourself. The service card is all about looking at how we serve ourselves, how we serve our communities, how we give and take of our world. It is the energy of being guided forward. The seeing eye dog is about guiding those who are blind forward. It is about guiding ourselves out of a place of blindedness, out of a place of darkness, and allowing ourselves to heal and grow in our world. The number 5 is about change. It is about transformation. It is about renewal, regeneration, and having that curiosity to unlock those darker aspects of ourselves to enable us to see where we are blinded by our inner being, by our inner demons, by those things that hold us back. And from this curiosity, we are able to really look at those shadows. Bottom of the Animal Apotheosis deck is this Nourishing the Shadow, 33. 3, the number of expression, communication, co-creation, community. 6, the number of comfort, unconditional love, acceptance, nurturing. It is about nurturing us from our waters, nurturing ourselves from our wholeness. There must be the darkness and the light to have wholeness. We all have those shadows within. We all have those aspects of self that have held us back, those aspects of self that maybe we don't want to look at because they bring us pain. They bring us a reminder of the mistakes that we have made. They show us the limiting beliefs that have held us back from ourselves. But by nourishing these waters and having the courage to step into our shadow, we are able to unfold in new ways. This jaguar is showing us that we are unfolding past our limiting beliefs. We are looking at how we have grown within and how this growth is now allowing us to expand, allowing us to see that we have held ourselves back by not acknowledging that shadow part of ourself, by not seeing that we need to nourish all aspects of ourself, that we need to nourish the light, we need to nourish the dark, we need to drink of ourselves, we need to nourish ourselves, and we need to see ourselves in completion. For our shadows are a part of our wholeness, and by looking at them, we are able to unfold in new ways. Quantum Leap, the Quantum Jump card is all about jumping into our highest form of self, allowing ourselves to expand with clarity, expand with understanding, expand in balanced ways, allowing ourselves to drink of our shadows to grow in our outer world. And this is allowing us to see the light in the dark, allowing us to see the lessons that we have learned from our shadows, to see how we have taken those pains of the past and brought them into our outer world to enable ourselves to keep going, allowing ourselves to keep going from this place of clarity. For when we step out of our darkness and we continue to nourish ourselves into being, we're able to unfold and walk our path in our world. This allows us to find that clarity of mind, that clarity of understanding that comes with having the curiosity to look at ourselves, to look at how we have changed, to look at how we have grown, to look at how those things that have held us back have allowed us to nourish ourselves into being. The number 9 is the number of feeling. It's awareness, connection, emotional integrity. It's that sovereignty and completion that we find when we look at ourselves in wholeness. This reading is telling us it is time to see ourselves in our wholeness, to see both sides of our story, to enable us to see where we can keep going and unfold in new ways, and to jump into this higher form of self, this newer form of self, this self that is in alignment with our inner and outer worlds. The alignment and the synchronicity card coming out here together is showing us that we are aligning in ourself and our wholeness. We are aligning in our understanding. We are seeing our outer self and our inner self and how we are the bridge between these aspects of being, how we are both these aspects of being at all time. And this is enabling us to have the clarity to see how understanding ourselves brings things out in our world. When we talk about synchronicities, we talk about seeing things that are in alignment with our being, seeing those angel numbers, seeing those animals, seeing those signs, getting those messages that allow us to see where to keep going on our path, how we are transforming our path. Butterflies are the symbolism of metamorphosis. They are a symbolism of transformation. They're showing us that we are transforming our path by our ability to keep going, by our ability to move from the dark, to see the light in the dark, and to understand that both aspects of this are what bring us clarity, are what show us that we can keep going. They're what allow us to see that we are unfolding. They're what allow us to see that we are moving past our past, that we're moving past our limiting beliefs, that we're moving into our higher self. For you are enough in all your forms. You are always enough in all your forms. You are loved and accepted. You are growing and expanding. So find the curiosity to see how you can be of service to yourself, to see how you can nourish those shadows, to allow things to unfold and to move away from those pains of the past, to move out of the dark into the light, and to keep going as you work on your newest form of self, as you find the clarity and understanding of yourself and your wholeness, and you allow this wholeness to be shown out into the world and reflected back at you. For you are enough.